Sup, homies? It's DD, and we have a rank 4 Sam Wilson showcase, and I'm really excited to be bringing this video to you guys. Um, Sam has been on my list to showcase for a while, and it's just incredible of the stuff that he can do in this game. So, first test we have is a Winter Soldier with Odin synergy, which pretty much prevents him from. I mean, you pretty much gain potency on the Furies from the Cap synergy, so that's good, but not needed. Um, Basically, rotation is get locked on and throw SB2. You can also do SB1s for physical vulnerability, but I will not be doing that in this video. So, um, yeah, this is just kind of a speed showcase. And yeah, so rank 4 Sam Wilson, probably one of my most desired rank ups. I'm just so happy with this guy. So, yeah, SB2 will lock on. It'll do like 70k. It's a pretty decent amount. And it'll also scale. And yeah, so this is ROL, just basic stuff. Nothing special. His damage is not really the big point. It's his utility. His utility is the biggest out of probably the tech class. Um, Bigger than Warlock, has way more utility than Warlock, and some other champs as well. So I'm excited to showcase it. So yeah, this Winter Soldier, he's gonna die, but it's nothing special here. Just a regular Winter Soldier fight, and yeah. Um, so lock on again. SP1 and fight is pretty much over. Um, Took me 80 hits, nothing special. Rank 4 with suicides. Yeah, it's not amazing, but um, you'll see. So, the first thing I wanted to test Cap Sam Wilson on was kinetic transference because um, each time, I mean, when you have a bulwark active, um, their power will fail and also a rupture will be inflicted. So I'm gonna go for intercept here, boom, and now when they hit into my block, boom, rupture. So super exciting. I use this guy nonstop on kinetic transference, helps a ton. And here I'm gonna throw an SB2, so you can see this is no suicides. It's not amazing. She's still at 68%, but it's just insanely safe. He got those armor ups. He's pretty damn bulky. Y'all should be good. So yeah, we're gonna intercept again here. Boom. Now when she tries to do the kinetic, it's just gonna fail and it's gonna do 2,000 damage. So yeah, um, super excited to finally be bringing this guy to the big screen. She's gonna throw an SP2 and she evades, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And there's another ability where if they nullify your armor up, it becomes passive. It's not that useful, but something on the side. And Black Widow goes down. So pretty easy fight. I was trying to kill her by her hitting into my block, but we ended with heavy. So um, destroys kinetic transference. Amazing counter. Now another use for Sam is against Massacre. So here I got hit on purpose. I'm intercept, and now each time he wants to gain his flame charges, he will just decimate. Look at this, just be dead. Another hit, dead. So I just love that ability. I adore it. It's amazing. Um, Now we're gonna be showcasing his auto block potency. So if the opponent has, um, I think for each prowess, it's 25% auto block chance, and it's also 10% per armor up, I believe. And yeah, so we don't even touch the screen. He just auto blocks it for us, which is just so cool. Um, and another disclaimer, some of these things you already know, you saw from other YouTubers, but the next half of this video, not a single person on YouTube showed, and it just makes this character so freaking OP in the utility game. And yeah, so this second part is just the regular um, auto block specials. Um, yeah, so here we got Sauron, probably the best matchup for Cap. Um, he's going to throw this. I'm going to purposely dash in, and he's just going to auto block it all for me. I purposely get hit here so he can build his power. Yeah, and you can see it's actually kind of bulky as well. So here I'm going to do the same thing, just auto block. Just super fun ability to use. I'm going to throw off this SP2. It's going to do a decent amount. I get hit again by purpose. He's going to throw an SP1. And again, auto block. So, yeah, that's pretty much his auto block ability. Super fun, but this video is not really going to showcase what you already know about the champion. I'm going to be showcasing stuff that nobody showed you. So this here, not too impressive. I don't dive deep into the abilities that everybody knows. So yeah. Now we're going to be showcasing him in Act 6. This is the Tunnel Vision and Biohazard, probably the two most perfect nodes for Cap, because he just cuts out everything with his lock-on. Lock-on prevents miss, and each armor up reduces bleed, and each time a bleed applies, rupture damage. So just perfect node for him. And also on Tunnel Vision nodes, you will regen non-stop from willpower. And you'll just be constantly destroying them with rupture damage. So, yeah. Let's go back. Let's hold block. Let's combo him. SP2. Boom. Look at that. Does quite a bit of damage. I'm healing from willpower. Everything is failing. The bleed, the falter, all that stuff. So yeah, you probably already know this, that he bypasses miss. So yeah, this is going to be the last thing that you already know, and then we're going to get into some really weird interactions that I'm excited to show. So here, I'm just waiting this out. Yeah, so you pretty much can't die on Tunnel Vision. All that healing is just so perfect. And yeah, he goes down. Easy peasy. Next, we have the final showcase of the stuff you know about Cap. This is he can parry non-contact attacks while having armor up active, which is just very, very cool. Another disclaimer, this is a utility showcase mostly. I will be uploading boss solos later. Yeah, so here, just basic stuff. Parry non-contacts, cool, like Ebony Maw and such. And yeah, so now let's dive into the SP3, where pretty much once you have 20 sap charges, the opponent is power drained for like 15 seconds, I believe. It's a very potent power drain. And here we take some risky moves, but it's all good. We throw this SP2, and look at this now. So now he's power drained, and he will not be able to throw an SP3. So that works on All or Nothing and some other nodes. So pretty cool. I like that ability. Now, look at this. Null. If you use Sam Wilson against Null, that corruption will not activate. If you have the Bulwark active, it will not appear at all. And it'll also just inflict a ton of rupture damage because the corruption's failing. So now we're getting into the weird things that nobody showcased. Here, I-Bomb cannot apply poisons while I have Bulwark active through the block, so that's really cool. Yeah, so pretty decent matchup. You could probably do it real time. Now let's get into the fun stuff. So here he's gonna throw the SP2, and what Bulwark does is just mind blowing. The stuff that it can do is amazing. So here we're gonna wait this out, get the acid burn perfect. We're gonna go for an intercept, and look at this, just blocking the acid burn, and he's just degenning from rupture. It's amazing. Like blocking acid burn, I love it. Amazing ability. Now we're gonna keep testing this Bulwark thing. So this is the stuff that nobody really showcased. Bulwark is just such an OP buff to have. And yeah, so here we're gonna get it. And now Annihilus cannot get his Unstoppable. He does not have those hand-reaching debuffs, whatever they're called. And yeah, he's an amazing Annihilus counter. You can pretty much just flush him out from this point on. Yeah, so just great Annihilus counter. Yeah, so he goes down. Now let's showcase his bleed immunity when he has 4 armor up. So here, we're gonna let Mole hit into us, and once we get to 4, look at this. Every time he hits us, he's gonna be just getting ruptured. And yeah, so love that bleed immunity. Each time it fails, rupture damage, and he's gonna throw this SP2 and he's gonna die. So amazing. I love it. It's just so fun. Bulwark, I probably spent like 5 hours exploring Bulwark, and it was just such a fun time. Here we get hit by purpose, and pretty much what Sam does is he prevents Torch's smolders as well while the Bulwark is up. So here we're gonna wait for the SP2. He's gonna throw it, and look at this, just failed smolders. So you can just block his specials all day and be safe, which is so fun. It also works on the SP1, which is probably more important. But yeah, just amazing. I love this guy's abilities, especially the Bulwark. And now we have some nodes. So Bulwark works on nodes like this one, which is defective defense. Each time uh, they block, you block, you gain one of those charges, those disorient charges. But with Bulwark, it's just going to be doing a ton of damage. But don't do this. This node isn't really good for Cap because you need a power sting. But I'm just here to showcase what the Bulwark can do. So here, we're going to intercept. Boom, look at this, fail. It's going to fail again. So he's just amazing for no 27 in war. Yeah, he's just amazing on that path. On that fight. And you can see here, boom. Cannot do anything. Just nothing. It's just going to keep failing and failing. Now we have this Guardian, so you can also prevent Guardian's SP1 force field charges, which is just so cool. But yeah, so boom, I got hit by purpose. He's gonna throw this SP1, and you can see here he gains charges when there's no Bulwark up. But yeah, I love the ability so much. Yeah, so here, boom, rupture, failed him. Now this is the part where it's just so fun. And if you have Bulwark active, Cap, you cannot shrug Captain America's stuns. And this is just so freaking cool. Yeah, you can see Jabari, she is not shrugging whatsoever. So there, we got to get the Bulwark back. I believe we intercept somewhere here. Just going to throw it. Boom. This is Act 7, by the way. So here on my intercept, I'm I'm going to throw this SB2. It's going to do a very solid amount of damage. Boom. Boom. So it also fails when you parry specials. So you can see here, I'm intercept again, get the bulwark, cannot shrug off my parries. Nobody has talked about this. I haven't seen a single person actually use Captain America on these shrugging matchups. It's just so cool. I just love this guy's utility. Yeah, such an amazing champ. Very proud of the rank up. So yeah, the fights take a little bit, but they're super safe. You can parry all you want. It's no issue. Here, want to intercept again. Look at this. So he's going to do this. I'm going to parry, and she's going to get ruptured because it's failing. She's going to get ruptured again. Cannot shrug off my stun. I'm going to throw this SB2. It's going to almost kill her. Yeah. So pretty much, if you're going to lose your bulwark, you can just throw a heavy because they didn't shrug off your parry. So that's one really fun ability. Now we're going to test it against Crossbones. Just amazing utility. There's so many things about this character that I love it. I love it so much. Crossbones, if he hits into your block, his abilities will fail, and yeah, he'll just die. So I love it. I just love the ability so much to have minus 100% ability accuracy on Bulwark. So yeah, anything in the block minus 100% ability accuracy. This works with some other nodes as well. I'll need to test it out. But it doesn't work on encroaching stun and that type of stuff. Even though it does, it's just the timing is pretty rough. You can see here. It's just so easy and fun. Just parry, rupture, and they die. And finally, we have this Mole Man. Yeah, this Mole Man just pretty easy. Cannot shrug off her stun when we have Bulwark. And that's pretty much the showcase. So this is what I found with the champion. Nobody showcased some of the Bulwark stuff, preventing special abilities after specials, and also were the shrugging. You can't shrug his thing off, so it's cool. He doesn't work on Kingpin or on Tenacity, which is a little bit weird. I'm gonna send Kabam a ticket, but I'm just happy of the amount of things I found with this character. So thanks for watching. More gameplay coming.